Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 268 of our Be a Better You annual challenge. We're doing one thing every day this year to be a better human being, a better version of ourselves, because that's really the only thing we can be and can do, right? Is to be continually improving and showing up in the world as the best possible version of ourselves. And we do that by doing one little thing a day. So at the end of this month, this whole month we've been focusing on spiritual health and well-being. We are going through our IDEANCE process. We came up with this process in January, doing some different exercises and things, and then chose that at the end of each month, we would finish the month emphasizing a different area and aspect of the life framework, the 9-part life framework: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, contribution, communication, and confidence. And this month we've been focusing on spiritual health and well-being. And so we're on step 2 today. Yesterday we said, okay, what's the current state of the area that I either want to improve or achieve a goal in by the end of this year? And I decided to continue on with my SOAP framework. SOAP framework I use more often for challenges or setbacks or obstacles or roadblocks or things that get in my way or problems. I don't like to call them problems, opportunities, but sometimes they just feel like problems. So I like to use the SOAP framework for that, and I did my connection with my source, my higher power, my being, whatever that is for you, might be different than me, so I'm not going to say mine, but you can guess whatever you want. And I'm going to improve and use the IDEANCE process to improve that relationship dramatically by the end of the year, and my connection to source, etc. So yesterday we talked about, hey, what's the current state? What's going on? And now today we are going to focus on step 2, desired state. What is it that we want, we really ideally want in this area and aspect of our life? I told one of my mentors I would do more journaling, so we're going to write a paragraph today, or just notes, and then stick it in our journal about what it is that we want with respect to this. What do I want with respect to connection to source? How do I want that to, and then I like to look at the 5 senses or some other tool. So how do I want that to look? How do I want that to feel? How do I want that to taste, smell, sound? How do I want that relationship to play out? What positive emotions do I want that relationship to evoke in me? Because I don't want to have a relationship or a connection to source if it's negative, right? I recently added that to my affirmations to be a channel of positive universal knowledge, wisdom, etc. So today I challenge you to either sit down for 5 minutes and reflect on this. What is my desired state? What is it I really want? You can visualize, you can journal, you can just sit in a quiet place. I guarantee, even in my chaotic existence, I can find 5 free minutes that I can just go in a quiet place and reflect on this. Or what I prefer to do, and you can do this, and do whatever works for you. I like to, as I go about my day, and I always have piles of paper around with me that I jot things down on. As I go about my day, I like to just write down things that come to mind with respect to the day's challenge. So today it's desired state with respect to spiritual connectivity to my source. So as I think of things and as I notice things in my environment, I will write those down. So I'll probably do a combination of both. I'll probably have both 5 quiet minutes and then start, and then I will, as I go about my day, add to that list, because that's the way I like to do things. That way I feel like I capture things so I don't forget them. The older I get, the more that's important. And number 2, I guess it's always been that for me. And number 2, it allows me to continue to build on my initial thoughts, which always gives me better results than if I just whip something up and throw it up there and don't actually really give it the time and energy it deserves. All right, any questions about this? You know what to do. Just ask me. Otherwise, go out, make it an amazing day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.